Right guys, I've just been up into the shed and I'm now going to show you the drawings I've done in the AutoCAD. I'm hoping that's in the screen. What I'm going to try and do is make it a bit bigger, and the reason I did this is so that I could have a bit of a rough idea if it's going to fit or not. Now like I say, when I did the measurements I sort of like used a steel rule and a shitty tape measure. So these measurements, they well, are they accurate? Are they not? They're not accurate, no, but they're not miles off, if that makes sense. Um, so, for instance, if I just quickly show you this, so if I measure from that point to that point, it's 255 mil. So if you've got a Thunderace, just check it, and you'll see that it's sort of like there. So anyway, so this is the bottom of the frame where the swing arm bolts through, and it's as though you've got your head where the engine is, looking towards the back tyre. So the back tyre would be there, and that's the shock absorber mounting. I think there's the side stand mounting here which I haven't put on, and I think there's another engine mounting there or something which I haven't put on. Um, this drawing here is looking at this side of the Thunderace frame. So you've got your bolt holes for your rear sets, and then you've got your swing arm bolt with that chopped off. That's where the funny shaped end of the bolt goes. Um, so the drawings in the white are Thunderace. The drawings in this blue magenta colour. Is that magenta? Fuck knows. Anyway, this bloody blue stuff. Um, they're the 955 single-sided swinging arm. I couldn't measure that silly curve, so I've just sort of like guessed it on this. And I know that this is a bit out as well because I know that isn't as steep as that. So, but anyway, um, so this is the reason I did it, is because I wanted to see if it'd go in without too much trouble. But now, if I've got my calculations right, you can already see that the side where the bendy bit is, you know, if I don't, well, if I get that as close as I can to this, obviously with this I'll probably have to get that bit machined off so it's flush with the frame, um, and then I'd probably have to do the same with this side, get that bit machined off as well. Yeah. Um, so as you can see, if I do that and get that near, pretty close to that, it's not too bad. There's only that little bit difference, if that makes sense. But this side, you can clearly see that the swinging arm is like literally in the middle of the frame, and obviously I can't chop. Bloody hell, man! I can't chop that much of the frame out. That'd just be ridiculous. So I don't know. Now I think that this end of the swinging arm is where it had the sealed bearing and the circlip, and this end of the swinging arm is where it had that really deep needle bearing. So can it be done? I don't know. And then looking at it from a side point of view, um, you can see that it's quite big in it compared to the Thunderace frame. So I don't know if I could move move that, to be honest with you. I wonder if I can move it. So if we move the centre of that to the centre of that, as you can see, look, it's just my drawings, my measurements are not that good, but it gives me a bit of a rough idea. Obviously, the swinging arm pivot bolt on the 955 is a lot bigger than the Thunderace one, so I would have to make a sleeve so that I'd be using the Thunderace bolt. So that's I think it'll fit that way. It looks as though it would do, doesn't it? It looks as though it'd fit that way, from a side-on view. But whether it'd fit this way is another matter as well. Anyway, so this is the drawings. What I need to do is I think I really need to do the drawings more accurately. This was just a quick thing just to get a rough idea. I do know that so it's, in fact, let me just measure this, look again. So from the actual inside of the frame, it's 265 mil, but I do know that the swinging arm is about 280 something, I think, 283. So even just based on that, 283 minus 265, that's 18 mil of material I'd need to move. Divide it by 4, so that's 4.5 mil of material I'd need to lose. So that'd be 4.5 mil from there, 4.5 mil from there, 4.5 mil from there, and 4.5 mil from there. So I suppose it's... you get the gist what I'm trying to do anyway, don't you? So right, I'll call it a do at that, because this is nearly 8 minutes. So it's gonna be a 20-minute video, this. So yeah, I'll have a mess about over the weekend, and I'll see what I can do later on. Thank you.